You ever find someone that's so stupid that you can't tell if they're stupid or just clever stupid? Like, so stupid they're clever about it? Well, I think I found the stupidest thing I've heard of all week. It is a petition. Now, I don't really talk about petitions too much because usually the silly ones or the ones that are just so stupid don't really work out. And, just like that Rotten Tomatoes should get shut down because of people's opinions on Suicide Squad and other stuff. I don't really care about that petition. I don't really have the sense of talking about it because I know that's not going to work, really. With all due respect, that is a website with people sharing their opinion and shutting them down because you don't like their opinion. Really, that's kind of silly. So I just normally don't talk about these type of petitions. Really, just anyone can make a petition about anything. Make a petition about McDonald's having more burgers or something like that. Or because I'm offended about their Big Mac because it used too much lettuce or something like that. Just as a stupid, silly example. But I found one that is just so stupid and it relates to Transformers that I had to talk about it. I know it's 1 in the morning right now, but I had to talk about it. There is a petition saying, stop Hasbro from corrupting kids with toys. Now, I will link this down in the description below because I think it's so stupid that you guys have to check it out. Like, that is my personal opinion. So, I just... My God. I mean, just from the first paragraph, I knew I was going in for a ride. So let me read part of it. All right. I first encountered this when my kid got a toy robot that turns into a blue jet called Thundercracker. Cracker is a racial slur to disparage or whatever Caucasians. So you heard that right. Thundercracker is bad because the end part of cracker is a racial slur. And this person is tying that in with Caucasians. That's one of the reasons why Hasbro needs to stop. Because there's no other way that cracker can be used in any other term, especially with a jet transformer. My God, is that so stupid. Which, by the way, we should stop calling crackers crackers. You know, the food, I'm not talking about the Caucasians, as apparently that person is going to tie that into. But the food itself, we should just call them bread chips. Or something. Dry bread chips. It's so fucking stupid. Oh my God. And this person has a list of different names that are bad for kids, alright? And this person is twisting all these words to make it seem evil. The first one is Acid Storm. This is a green jet that has an obvious reference to drugs. Aside from the acid in the name, the toy has and then for some reason it gets cut off. The toy has blah 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 numbers 420, which means marijuana. Oh, okay. Toy has the numbers. I don't know why, but on my tablet it gets cut off, so I thought that there was like a part of the sentence I was missing, but no. But because it's got the name Acid Storm, it's tied to drugs. How fucking tense is this person? Now, I don't know if this person is actually being serious about this. If they're taking it as a joke, as something that just messes with people, then it's freaking hilarious and genius, and I praise this person. But if this person is actually being serious about it, my God. And in the first sentence you said you had kids? Wow. I feel sorry for them. Let me tell you a little bit about Acid Storm and why he's called Acid Storm. He's called Acid Storm because on Cybertron they have these storms where it rains literal acid. And with the Rainmakers, that includes Acid Storm, they are able to control the weather and climate. So, he is able to control the acid storms. That's why he's called Acid Storm. But it doesn't end there. There's a bunch of them. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to go through like the most mind-blowing ones. Blackout. Also racist because it has the word black in it. And they made him a villain. Do we want to teach kids that African American people are evil? That is not the point of Blackout. In the movie, he is called Blackout because he makes this burst of like an EMP or something. I don't know what the technical term is, but basically he uses an EMP to shut off electronic devices. That is why he's called Blackout, you fucking idiot. But it doesn't stop there, okay? Inferno. In an attempt to make Hellfire cool with kids, so not only does Hasbro think it's okay to teach kids about racism, they also want them to worship the devil. You fucking idiot. He is called Inferno because he's a fucking fire truck. He is a fire truck. What part of that do you not get? Did you just look up the names and didn't see anything about the actual characters themselves? But you must have, because you knew Blackout was a Decepticon. Knockout, a misogynistic term that male chauvinists or whatever use to degrade independent women. What? I'm sorry, but can someone explain that one to me? Because that one doesn't make sense. Knockout. Misogynistic term that male whatevers used to degrade independent women. No. No, that is not why he's called Knockout whatsoever. I don't even know where you're getting that from. That is so fucking stupid. But the dumbest one out of all of them has to be for the G.I. Joe character Roadblock. From their G.I. Joe line, a person of African American descent called Roadblock, which almost sounds like black. Roadblock, black. So obviously it's racist. That tells me that you're the racist. That tells me that you are the racist because you are connecting all this to racism and sexism and all this sort of shit. And you're twisting this with your sick little mind to make Hasbro sound evil. That is why I don't take this seriously. And the point of this video is not only to show you how stupid this is, but I want to clarify with people, because a lot of people seem to get up and upset over petitions all the time. These stupid little petitions, and a lot of them don't really mean anything. A lot of them won't do anything. See, here's the thing. When you make a petition, you automatically feel like you have power. Like you are a part of a big thing, of a big deal. And really, a lot of these petitions don't really mean anything. Except for someone's opinion. And it's probably going to be an unpopular opinion, or maybe a very stupid and dense one. But I just want to make that clear, that a petition like this does not have to be taken seriously. I'm laughing at this. I'm trying to find the guy who shared it to me so that I can credit him. Oh yeah, my good friend Max Ross Linden. He's the one that shared it to my my Facebook chat. So thanks for that. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys had a good laugh because this was just so dumb. Like, so dumb. And I hope it's a joke. I really hope it's a joke, because no one can be that stupid. That's my personal opinion, but I personally think that this person is an idiot and needs help. Because this is stupid. And again, my personal opinion, this is not an attack video, but by God, is all that just really just mind-blowing. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all the fun doodads, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.